Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at Esper decks, but we want to do an experiment, because there's a lot of ways we can make Reanimator work with this, but the question is, should we be, and is it better than other Reanimator decks? So we're going to take a dive in today, and we're going to find out, so let's go. As always, if you'd like to support the channel, be sure to hit the join button down below, and if you want to protect all your stuff, check out one of my sponsors, ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn at checkout. They will save you 5% and they'll support the channel. All right, so we're going to start with the Reanimator, the most Reanimator heavy version first that we're going to go with. So it's going to be putting a bunch of stuff in the graveyard, then trying to get them out. So we're going to go with 4 Rafine's Informant. We're going to go with 3 Go for the Throat, 2 Infernal Grasp. And again, the reason I think I talked about this in a recent video, but the reason we're splitting these up is because there are a lot of artifact things still out there, and we want to have some answers to them. So it's not even wrong, I think, still to go 2 and 3 just in case. But if you think you're going to be going up against a bunch of, like, let's say, mono-white soldiers, mono-red aggro, that type of stuff, then yeah, Go for the Throats are the card of choice. Then we have 4 Evangel of Synthesis. Now this, when it comes into play, lets you draw and discard, and then as long as you're drawing an extra card every turn, then this card gets +1/+0 and has Menace. Since we have a lot of ways to draw cards, this is actually going to be pretty good for us and make it hard for your opponent to attack, knowing you're going to have menacing things coming over. We're going to go with 2 Tainted Indulgence, because it's another way to put stuff in the graveyard while getting extra cards. 4 Rafine, might be too much, but we'll see. We're going to play 1 Shielded Restoration, just as a good late game card, because it can let you gain some life. Playing 3 Shieldred, the Apocalypse, which, by the way, Shieldred makes a fine reanimation target. So don't give up on that idea, because occasionally it might just be the card you want to get back anyway. Then we have 2 Teferi or Urtai Resurrected, and this lets you counter stuff or kill stuff. So very good, kind of all around catch-all card. What I like about it too is even when you don't have to kill anything, just flashing it into play is good enough. Then we have Teferi. We're trying this out because, again, we have so many ways to draw cards. I think having just one of these is fine. I don't think I'd want more than that, but 1 is okay for me. Then we have 2 Edgar's Awakening. Now, this card's actually interesting because it is a Reanimator card, right? You can take a creature from your graveyard and put it in the battlefield. However, if you have to discard it, and since we're playing something like Rafine, you can pay 1 black and let you return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. So we're at least going to play this and see if it works out. It's a neat idea. I have no idea, but we'll see. Then we're playing a couple of Graveyard Shift just because it's an easy Reanimator spell that occasionally we'll get to do it at instant speed. So we'll just take the upside on it. And it's only 1 black mana on the cost. Then, of course, we're playing Phyrexian Fleshgorger, which is a way to kind of help with those aggro fights. Also against control matchups, I mean, they have to have multiple tokens and whatever to throw in the way of this. This is a good late game card. It's great to reanimate. Lots of good things going on with this card. And it's also hard to kill with Go for the Throats, right? And then we have 2 Titan of Industry. I think I originally started out with more when I was building this, but scaled back because I wanted to try some other stuff like Teferis and whatnots. But this gives us Teferis, not Teferis, it gives us Fleshgorgers, Titans of Industry, Shieldreds as targets we can get back, and the deck can just play as a mid-rangey deck anyway. So this is kind of like mid-rangey with Reanimator as an option. So we'll see. Lands, we're going to Naganjo, Otawara Swamp, Takenuma, 3 Attica Waste, 2 Cave of Koilos, and then 4 each of Shattered Sanctum, Shipwreck Marsh, Underground River, and Rafine's Tower. So yeah, we're going to hop in, and somewhere middle of the video, we're probably going to switch over to another version so we can see how that works. And then at the end of the video, if y'all want to catch up with me there, we're going to talk about what we felt about each and why this is one's better than the other. So go have fun with that. I'll catch up with you later in the video. Man. These go together, but we don't want them all in our opening hand. Alright, this is a lot better. We'll keep this. Probably getting rid of Teferi. And, yeah. I think we're going to go with this. We can put Underground River in next turn. Play the Informant, which is cool. Yeah, we'll probably just discard that. Even though we have a chance to draw more cards with Rafine potentially, there's also a possibility stuff just get... Oh, okay, well, this isn't bad. I was going to say just gets countered, but it will likely get countered here and then... Oh. Really? Wow, that's a thing? Hold on a second. Crap. Do we just get rid of Rafine? I mean, I guess so. That was not expected. Alright. No Fading Hope or anything? I mean, I'm gonna assume this game doesn't go too much longer. I mean, they didn't have a counter before. Play this so we have access to double white. My concern here is if they are just playing like a sweeper next turn, do we want to commit something like this? Because we would get 4 extra life. I don't think we want to. I think we're just going to attack here. And see what the opponent does. Apparently nothing is the answer. Let's get rid of this Underground Sea, because this is damageless. And then I think I actually want to keep the Tainted Indulgence. Let's get rid of this. I don't know if they have removal cards or not, or what's going to happen here, but we'll see. In the turn. And I'm being a little too conservative here, just being honest with you. But I mean, if they have something, they got to do it now. Even a Wandering Emperor is fine for getting rid of the Informant. Yeah, I was going to say, there's got to be something there.
Run away.
The good news here is, though, this means there isn't a sweeper.
My judgment is fun.
Ew. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and play this. I mean, since they've basically shown us they don't have sweeper action. Okay, we'll hold on to that. We'll get rid of, I guess, this. Opponent says GG's. Alright, we'll keep this. This seems alright. Be interesting to see if we end up needing to use the Go for the Throne or not early. Looks like the answer is probably no against this type of deck. But we'll see. Oh, I did that wrong. I needed to play this. Alright, well, wasn't even thinking. I needed to play the Underground River. Oh, I guess I could have done that there. I thought this was the other... I need to slow down. I was thinking it was another land entirely. Fortunately, doesn't like that matters. We're going to go ahead and use Go for the Throat, because this kills artifact things. So we didn't get too punished there, fortunately. Go ahead and run this out. Draw and discard. Wow. I guess it has to be this. I don't even know if it would be. We may just want to... I think I'm going to get rid of this. Just feel like I'd rather have more threats in this situation. This is going to work out perfectly. Good thing we saved the cards we did. So we're going to go with this. Ooh, a backup Shieldred. That's something. I kind of want a backup Shieldred, to be honest, but I sort of want all these other things too. I think this is going to go to the graveyard, because why not? Yep. We'll pay. We are okay with such things. Cut down. It's probably another cut down, right? No, not a second cut down. Okay. Let's start here. And more Rafines, huh? Sure, I'm actually going to hold on to the more relevant creatures here. Because the opponent's got to find threat removal or threats, one or the other here, so... I'm just going to double down on our key cards. Still, Seraph, we are coming for you, friend. Let me tell you. And I already know I have 2 cards I can discard if I have to. Rafine will be 1, and I guess the Shieldred will be the other, since we already have Shieldred's Restoration here. I'm going to leave the opponent no good block there. Alright, they go to 4. We will play this and end the turn. Opponent goes to 2. I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. I don't know what they could get. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Even if they have another blocker here. Well, that's not true, because I would say they chump everything and gain life from the Seraph, but not. This is definitely a mulligan. This is much better. Let's keep this. We don't have that many ways to put stuff in the yard, so I'm going to get rid of this, actually. I mean, this is a little bit tough anyway. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Come on, untap land. Come on, untap land. Because I might need it just to kill something, to be honest. Well, we didn't get it. So that's a sad, sad thing. Alright, Old Rutstein it is. Are they doing some Reanimator shenanigans of their own, maybe? Sad that they got a treasure. I would have rather them not have that, but I'm going to go with this here. Mostly because it just gives us better usage of our mana next turn, that we can cast 2 things. Even if it's just 2 of these or 1 and 1. Who knows? There's probably something big we're about to have to deal with. I mean, they're on the verge of straight up being able to just play a Titan next turn. Sure, you can have one of our Evangels. Alright, well, we're attacking. Boo. Alright, that can go away. Deal the damage. Play this dude. Ooh, boy. Alright, I guess we're going to discard this. And end. And we'll see what happens. Alright, they got all the mana they need at this point to go find whatever they're looking for. It's probably just going to be something big to reanimate, I would think. I don't know what else they're going to do here. But I could be wrong. I mean, being honest. Like, they might have a whole different plan that I just know nothing about. But we shall see. I mean, they know we have a go for the throat as well. So that's probably figuring into their decisions here, too. Now, they don't know we have a Shieldred, but that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things at the moment. Alright. If it's Titan, we kill it, but then I'm assuming they have... Oh, Soul of Windgrace. That's a different thing. Still good, though, for them. Probably should have killed it before they had a chance to respond with anything else. What's in our graveyard? They can get an Evangel or nothing. So it really doesn't do us any good to kill this until next turn. Alright, fair enough. Because they'll just be able to get something back with the Cruelty of Gix. So it's kind of pointless. I was going to say, if I was willing to gamble, I guess I could have stole it from them with the... Oh, no, because this is only from my graveyard. So, yeah, I really didn't have any good out there. Huh. Well, we could just run this to its death. I don't really want to do that. So, let's just do this, because we're not likely doing anything else for the turn. Jeez, this is tough. Because we don't want to put a Rafine in the yard and give the opponent a Rafine. So that's not a thing. I guess we have to get rid of Edgar's Awakening. Actually, I mean, I guess we could get rid of the land. But we kind of want the land for... Yeah, that's tough. Man, that was actually a tough decision. I didn't want it to be, but it was. And now, okay, they had to go for the throat for that. That's okay. Now they get to get it back. Fortunately, we still have our own go for the throat, so it's whatever. But it means we don't get to kill Solo Windgrace now. Which is a big deal because we have a Rafine on board. I think I'm willing to still just take 8 for a second. Well, I guess technically 9, right? No blocks. Now, if they can protect our Shieldred, that sucks for us, but, you know, don't really have much choice. I mean, they may sacrifice it for something, who knows. They're going to discard and draw, so maybe they do have a answer. Oh, they're just using it to gain some life here. Fair enough. Oh, they're going to do it again? Man, I can't blame them if they do. Yeah. Might as well take advantage of the opportunity. Alright, we draw. Not the most helpful thing in the world. Alright. We're attacking. Put that here. Okay, we found a backup Shieldred. We like that. Oh, actually, we can just cast Shieldred here. So let's discard Rafine's Tower just so we have a backup Rafine. Oh, we have to discard 2 things anyway. Never mind. Alright. Okay, let's see if this is good enough. Oh, they're going all in digging. Alright. Now, they do get a life back every turn, basically putting one of their fetch lands into play. So that is a thing to deal with. Yep, there's a Titan. Alright, that's going to be a problem. But the question is, do they gain the life? Yeah, okay, they took the 5 life. And they put a shield counter on... What did they put the shield counter on? Oh, on the Graveyard Trespasser. That's interesting. Huh. Alright. Not the way I thought that was going to go. So if we attack, they can block Shieldred if they want to with their Titan. Or they could just block with Rutstein and then take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 7 or 8. This is tough. We would gain 6. We go to 15, so we're not dead next turn. All right. I think I'm willing to gamble it. Let's go. Those did not help. Wow. That's tough. That's tough. All right. Sadly, I think that's all we can do. I was hoping we were going to get more out of that, but we really didn't. All right. Oh, no. Well, we couldn't cast it anyway. We're a mana short. Oh, we didn't have any green anyway. What am I talking about? All right. Opponent goes to 6, and then I don't know if we can win from here. I mean, they have lethal if they just... Well, we can... I guess they have to remove our Evangel first. They are looking for a way to do that. They go to 4. All right, I mean, Evangel has a block. That's, I mean, we don't get a choice, or else we just die. I guess in hindsight, you know, if I'd have put the counters on the Evangel that attacked, I would have been closer to lethal on the opponent. But I kind of screwed that up, knowing they could and were probably going to block the Rafine. Another Titan? If this is another Titan, we can't win, I don't think. Yeah, it looks like it might be. No, they're just going to Argoth and make a blocker. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find a removal card here. Oh, they had 2 blockers. Never mind. Actually, okay, there's actually still some ways. That is not it, though. All right, GG's, we lose. Ah, that sucked. Yes, we will keep this. I don't know why I hesitated so hard on that. Like, of course we're keeping this. And I think here we just go with Synthesizer, or Synthesis, Evangel first. Oh, that'd be neat later. And then we know we're going to draw off of the Informant. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Bam. Well, is Teferi bad enough to go? That sucks. I kind of really wanted this, though. I wanted to see what it was going to do. We got to get rid of it, though. We don't even have a second blue in hand. Of course, I'll draw it off the top now that I did that, but whatever. Alright, let's go with this. Nah, fine. We'll get rid of that. And we'll attack. Wedding announcement, sure. We know we're just walking into a pile of damage here, right? But we can't help ourselves. Sure. Okay. I mean, once they sweep the board here, I think we're toast. If they've got it. Okay. Well, double wedding announcement is still pretty good, too. That's no BS. That's real. Alright. Well, this is all we can kind of do here. Oh, this is tough. This draw definitely did not come together, and we're going to regret it. Yeah, that's going to be real bad for us. Alright. I think opponent's got this one. Unless we just get something miraculous here. Oh, no. That was not even close. Wow. Sure. Let's have Power. Discard a card. Yeah, I guess. Well, no, it has to be this, because we don't even have... Yeah, this... I don't know what we're going to do here. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I was like... I'm going like, I don't know what we're going to do here. It's, whatever it is not good. Opponent is only at 10, though, so we got to keep our head on straight. We might be able to do something. Looks like they might be targeting our Flesh Gorger, which would put them to 7. So, okay. That's not the worst thing. We could also find a Reanimator spell, kill one of the wedding announcements, get us a big flyer. So, okay, maybe. There may be some stuff here. I mean, admittedly, they'd be able to replay it with Paragon, so maybe we don't do that, but just a thought. All right. Let's go ahead and cycle this. Not helping, deck. Not helping. Well, okay. I mean, I guess on the plus side, they have to have a bunch of blockers for our attackers. So that's a thing. I mean, admittedly, they're going to get to play some out of the yard here and make that job a lot easier. Sure. That makes sense. Another Paragon. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, just start attacking, opponent. Put me out of my misery. We're in bad shape here. Yeah, that's no good. All right, GG's. We're done. All right, this is fine, I guess. It does what we need it to. But does it do much more than that, becomes the question. Oh, this is gonna die an ugly death here. Yep, that's okay. Ooh. Dang. Alright, well, we're a long way away from these. Let's just get rid of those. The Urtides at least have some value. Well, I can counter an ability of that, but I can't destroy it. So that's not any good. I mean, we gotta discard this, right? And we can't pay for it. Okay. I mean, we'll see how this goes. Unfortunately, we have gotten rid of 2 of our Reanimator spells already. So that is a real problem. That hurts. Okay, well, this is kind of all we can do. Get in there. Alright, now they can play an artifact, make 2 blockers. Oh, okay, that doesn't quite do that. Unless they want to sack one of their own things, which I don't think they want to. This does become a bit interesting, though. Do we want to... How do we want to go about this? If we attack, what are the odds they're going to block? Actually, do we care if they block, though? I don't think we do. I'm willing to just attack and let them block. If they block, we play Shieldred. If not, we just kill their creature. And then force them to find an artifact some other way. Which I'm sure they have some, but, you know. Actually, maybe we don't even play Shieldred. Or kill that. Maybe we just kill it with an Urtai. I mean, we give them a card, but it's whatever. They're at 8. I mean, I guess technically they're going to be at 10 plus, because, you know, they have those, but... yeah. So they'll have plenty of ways to get life and possibly kill one of our creatures. Like, so there's a bunch of things that can still happen here. Now, to our benefit, we still have another Urtai to get something out of the way, and we have a Go for the Throat, so we can kind of pick and choose. Alright, they cut down Urtai. Fair enough. I mean, are we just going to sack an anvil to an anvil? Ooh. Alright, well, Go for the Throat will not kill those. So that is a little bit of a problem, because those are artifacts. However, we do still have this other Urtai. Which unfortunately gives the opponent multiple cards here. And we'll attack. And they block, drain us for 1. And then after that, we're probably just trying to live off Shieldred. Oh wait, the opponent's not going to do that. Interesting. I guess in their mind, they didn't have another way to maybe make another artifact without sacrificing their crown. Only thing I can think of there. Or maybe they really need cards, I guess. This is interesting. So what's in hand? I want an untapped land here is what I really wanted. I mean, that would have been our best bet. All right, we'll try. Okay, sure. Sounds good. I mean, the thing is, if they're only going to have 1 blocker, all we have to do is attack with the Flesh Gorger. Because it has Menace. And if they try to target it, they're going to take 3 anyway. So they can drain that. Yeah. That's the only thing they can do there. Man, that other land would have allowed us to play the Shieldred, and that would have been cool. But no. Alright, that's fine. We don't care. Like, we'd rather get Shieldred than not. So getting that make disappeared was actually to our benefit. But they have 4 cards here and a lot of mana. Let's see what they do. Alright, they definitely can make another body here. Yep, it's going to put them to 2. So we're in a situation again where a removal card can still win it for us. That is not a removal card, unfortunately. But actually, this is still it anyway, right? Because you have to double block the Flesh Gorger. Unless you have a removal card, but then we just play Shieldred. So yeah, it doesn't matter anyway, I don't think. Yeah. Nothing for the informant? Okay, there you go. Like, you gotta have something. Okay, Vault Surge makes sense. And now we just have to hope their last card's not a Make Disappear. Because this land comes into play untapped. Or into play tapped, unfortunately. Which also means I probably could have tried to do this. Oh, well. Never mind. No kill spell, please. Ah! Alright, y'all, so we did some of the stuff with this whole, like, Reanimator thing, and it just wasn't quality enough. Like, we won some games, we lost some games, but it didn't feel, like, powerful enough, and it feels like you're set up to stumble to too many things right now, right? There's just too many popular strategies that are going to be too good against that. So, I think the plan here is go ahead and clean this up, play just a little bit of Reanimation, and just play better cards around them. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play 3 Informant. We added 3 Make Disappear. We kept the removal spells the same. We kept all the Evangels. We cut 1 Tainted Indulgence. Kept the Rafines. Added 2 Wandering Emperor. Kept the Shieldreds. Kept the Urtais. 1 Teferi. We still kept 2 Graveyard Shifts because those are still really good late game getting any of these key cards back. And then we're going to play with 2 Sanctuary Wardens where we used to have Titans in here, and then we're still going to keep 2 Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. So we have a couple of quality things that we can get as reanimation targets, just a couple of those, and then we have a bunch of ways to draw spells to take advantage of Shieldred, Rafine, Teferi, and I think this is probably going to work out better for us. Lands we left the same, no big deal there. So let's go hop in and see if these changes make a difference. We go first, and we will keep this. Mostly because maybe these 2 can help us find the land to eventually get to a Wandering Emperor, or we could just find that dude, which we don't mind getting at all here, so that's okay too. Ooh, alright. Well, looks like Tainted Indulgence is going to be the thing that goes away. So to be fair, I guess I could have got rid of the Evangel, and Tainted Indulgence would let us see 2 cards if we needed them, but we kind of know what we're doing for the next couple turns anyway. All right, the opponent played a creature. That's actually really good for us, too. We don't hate that. We get a land, which we absolutely need, so this has to go away. All right. So now this is good, because we have access to Wandering Emperor, Infernal Grass. We have a Shieldred that can block up some things if we need to. They can't Cathar the Raffine's, so we're safe there. Opponent's doing some calculating. Alright, Cathar our dude. Makes sense. Better than nothing. Oh, now that's good. That's real good. Alright, we're going to attack. Probably just discard the land here. Alright, end the turn. I'm willing to take 3 here, if I have to. Knowing that we have Wandering Emperors, that we can kill anything else that pumps their teams. Like, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, Siege Veteran. We don't love you. But we're okay with that, I think. I mean, because we could kill that in response to them doing something here, I guess. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I'm just saying, like, if we kill that. We take 3. We play... Alright, we just let them have that. It's fine. Let's see what they attack with. Alright, if that's all they're attacking with, then we're solid. If they, I mean, if they don't attack with anything, that's even better. I can't imagine the answers don't attack at all. That seems wrong. Like, are they for real just not going to attack here? So good. So good. Whenever you can get the aggro player to not attack at all, that is the best situation. When they've got 3 creatures here, oh, that's good. That is so good. Do we want to play another spell? Because then, of course, they'd get to flip their Deuter, and they could target the Raffine. But I think we're okay. Sure. I think we're solid. Yeah, I mean, you discard a land, whatever. In the turn. Yeah, we have the opponent seeing ghosts right now. They don't want to attack with nothing. This is interesting. Because obviously we'd want to try to kill the brute. Alright, let's attempt it. This might get countered. And we're okay if it does.
Now you've done it. Hats
All right.
off.
They have some type of instant they want to play here. I mean, feel free to target it. Thumbs up. Exile target for as long as it remains that opponent can play. Oh, yeah. Why? I don't know if I like that card. I've seen it, and I feel like just giving the opponent the option to play it again. Because, like, now I can play a Wandering Emperor again. I just have to pay 6.
You're done.
I guess we get rid of this now.
Our swords will cross again.
Because now we can just play Wandering Emperor. So, yeah, no blocks. Sure, you got a Harbin. Sounds good. That probably doesn't suck. We attack with 2 things. We would need at least 1 to be... I guess not really, because we have a Wandering Emperor. Never mind. It doesn't matter. We'll put the counters here. Do we have anything saucy in the yard? We do not. Alright, well, I guess it's just going to be these cards then. Man, that's rough, because they can't even... Yeah, sure. End the turn. I mean, if they try to play, like, their big 4-mana thing, we at least have Make disappear, so there's that. Alright, well, we try again. Second go round on a Wandering Emperor.
Run away. You'll be safer. I am
Alright.
almost sad to see you.
Another Harbin. That makes sense. They had a backup one anyway. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play this now. Give this guy +1.
Strike fast.
Oh, I guess it didn't matter. He didn't need the +1, actually. That's right. He gets a +1 automatically whenever we attack. But now he has first strike, so that's fine. Don't need the other Rafine. Probably don't need the other Tainted Indulgence. That's fine. Yep. Gonna try to protect a creature. Gonna try to Iganjo. Alright. That's a thing. Don't feel like that really changes much. We're good. Alright. Opponent goes to 3. You get a veteran. We agree. You do not get a Harbin. Yep, GG's. Huh. Alright, we're gonna keep this. But I just feel like if it's not a creature deck, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Because we're gonna have a bunch of cards that do a whole lot of nothing. However, though, it looks like this might be a creature deck. Oh, it'd be alright. Oh, if it's mono green, this is actually not a terrible hand to have here. Oh, that's not great for us. Okay. That is not a card we thought we were going to see when we saw a double forest. That was a problem. Discard. Nah. Let's go with this since we still don't know what we're up against. I'd rather play it safe than sorry here. I mean, they might play like Black Source Kill Rafine here. Like, nope, still just Forest. That's a fight rigging. Okay. Cool. Excellent. We don't hate that. Alright, we're going to attack. Ooh, that's not bad either. Alright, end the turn. So some big green creature that they're going to try to put counters on. Unfortunately, that still counts as an artifact. So if we're going to kill it, we have to kill it with this. Now, admittedly, we could also just counter something with our tie or whatever, which is probably smarter, but, you know. Okay, let's attack, see if we find a land here. We did not. I don't know if I want to keep putting those in the graveyard either, though. Damn. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I guess I gotta. Man, that hurts, though. Alright, let's assume they get another thing they could put. I'm trying to think what you could get that's going to be a 6 power for 4. There's probably nothing. We're just going to end the turn. I'm not going to overthink this. Oh, well, that would have got there. Never mind. That's totally a thing. Alright, we'll counter that. Definitely you can have a card. That's actually really good to have here. We'll continue to just put counters on here, I guess. Alright. Discard that, and this probably, because it looks like all their creatures are artifacts. I am actually going to get rid of this. Play this, since we have a make disappear. And I'm going to hope that doesn't bite us in the butt. Nah, opponent's at 8. What am I doing? Like, there's no reason for us to do anything. Urtai can protect us. Make disappear is probably just as good, so... yeah. Didn't really matter. And then this more than gets us where we need to go. Alright. Alright, we will keep this. We got all the right lands so we can do stuff, so let's see what's up. Start with the Evangel, since we can give that menace on the next turn with the Rafine. That's probably going to be pretty good here, too. Alright. Let's see what this does for us. We will discard this. All these other cards are probably much better here. Alright. Wormlet? Sure. I am willing to do this here anyway. I'm actually going to discard this. Alright. Now, so this is probably the Jank Sacrifice list. Not sure if this make disappear is going to get to come into play. Yeah, exactly. Going to be a little late there to do anything we want to do with it. But, we're not bad off yet. Because we can still kill a Wormlet. We can stop whatever they want to do for the most part. I think we just double attack here. You're going to get a +1. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, that's real nice. Wow. Well, I thought I knew what I was going to do. I'm going to get rid of one make disappear. And I guess the land still. All right. All right, opponent's going to take all that. I think we just end the turn. Because, I mean, we can counter something, we can kill something. If they attack with the Wormlet, we could kill it. Oh, we definitely don't want to do that. All right. Well, plan for the turn has been decided. Don't want that happening. All right. We take 2. Sounds good. And then we'll kill this. We'll hold on to that for a sec till we figure out what we actually want to do with that. I'm going to go ahead and put some counters here. Ooh. Ooh. Well, this is probably bad against a lot of things that deck does. Actually, you've got to go at this point. You just ain't cutting it. We're just getting rid of lands. Like, we're just embarrassment of riches at this point. All right. Nice. We can live with that. Yeah. All right. That works. We will keep this. We got one of our Reanimator things queued up. We can play an Informant to get something in the yard, possibly. We have a make disappear to buy us a turn, and then we have Shieldred. So this isn't terrible. This doesn't do a whole lot right now, but even if our Shieldred dies or gets countered, then maybe we can get it back. So even that's not terrible. But let's see what happens. All right. I don't know if y'all noticed, the little robot, like, he plays sleep until the match starts, and then he, like, goes to attention. That's actually kind of cool. Neat little detail. And now he's, like, breakdancing with his sword or whatever, his pike. I don't know what that. I don't know what you call that. Is that glaive? A halberd? Like, I don't know. Okay, it looks like we're up against some mono red stuffs. All right, we're gonna go with this. Not really sure what I'm hoping to find here that makes this matchup better. But I think we want to just discard that. We probably want to hold on to these other things. Oh, this is not mono red. Well, I would have been dead wrong. Okay, then. No attacks. I had no clue what we were doing, obviously. Well, you are a card. We would like a card that we would like to stop. Yeah, we'll take that trade and take 4. That seems more than reasonable. Alright. So now we're going to have to use an Urtai, and probably just using that to set up a Shieldred. Interesting that they went for Shieldred there. Yeah, I'm willing to block there. Now we have dueling Shieldreds. This is silly. Alright, they're going to kill our Shieldred. We're going to play another. I mean, technically, I guess we have 2 more Shieldreds because we've got Graveyard Shift we can use. Alright, feel free to go get more cards. I mean, you got 18 life. You can do it. Alright, there's Shieldred. Alright, I'm going to put a stop during my upkeep because I can actually fire their Shieldred with our Urtai. And we get bonus damage because they'll draw a card. Now, what's interesting is... I was going to say, what do they have in hand? Because it feels like that might have been a... what'd you call it? The red spell, you can sacrifice an artifact, deal 4. Sort of what that felt like. But I feel like if that was, they attack, make the treasure, use a treasure, sack that. So, probably not what it was, ultimately. Do we attack? Yeah, we attack. I mean, I assume they have all the mana they need at this point to do whatever shenanigans. Yep. Yep. No blocks. Another Fable, okay. And an Underdog. Okay, well, we're on the no longer attacking plan, it looks like. I don't have anything super in the yard to get back. I mean, we could get back another Urtai, but that's not going to do much here. We're really hoping to just draw a removal card for their reflection. It's kind of like our best bet here. That is not it. Discard that, because, I mean, we still draw. That's fine. Maybe we find something. It's possible we could find land plus removal. We found exactly that. Alright, that goes to the yard. Kill that. Am I willing to attack and trade an Urtai? I mean, maybe? Yeah. They're low enough that I don't think that, yeah, you're not going to want to just let that through, so that's fine. Okay, they go to 8. They can go fish for cards if they want. I would put them down to... Oh, put them down to 4. All right. They're looking hard for an answer for Shieldred. Ah, and we discarded our Reanimator spell. But they do go to 4. So that's real. All right. No blocks. Do we find another one? All right. Opponent's going to go digging. Oh, that's no good. No good. That sucked. Alright, we still have a lot of life here, though. I mean, they can't really use it. I mean, they can use it once. They go to 2, so that's fine. Oh, they had a backup one. Oh, we found nothing. How sick. Yeah, we're dead now. The only thing we can find is maybe Angel here. Because even reanimating anything here, like Angel's the only thing. Because Angel can get us a creature, a 2 creatures, and a blocker, actually. But I still don't know if that's going to be enough. Because we're going to go all the way down to, what, 4 here? Yeah, it's not enough. We just drew dead. Opponent drew spells while we drew lands. That happens. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do here. Wow, that didn't help either. I mean, Wandering Emperor... Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Oh, wow. Wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. Ooh, this we are going to, I guess, keep. This was a tough one to decide, having double Rafine's Tower there. That actually makes it a little bit better. As much as I would like to have played the tapped Rafine's Tower there on that turn, it was just like, if they played an actual threat, I wanted to be able to do something. Turns out they didn't, but we still weren't going to cast anything there, so it didn't matter. Alright. So now our plan is... What is our plan? Our plan's nothing. We just pass. We're going to try to cast Urtai, I think. You know what? I'm just going to flash Urtai in. Looks like they don't have anything. Interesting. Alright. Well, if you ain't got nothing, here we go. We're in. Okay, that was easy. Alright, so that was kind of a fun experiment, because I don't get to play Esper too often. I will say this, though. I think the second deck is far superior to the first one. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that. Like, Mono Black's still a thing, and they have, obviously, the Werewolf that's going to be removing stuff from the graveyard, and that's going to make that part of the strategy difficult. You're also going to be worse off because you're playing so many more expensive spells with, you know, because all the Reanimator spells are 4 and 5 mana. Then you're playing all your big things that cost 5, 6, 7 mana. And you don't have a lot of ways to ramp your mana or anything else that a lot of Reanimator decks tend to have. So you end up in the situation where you're really just... in the first version, feels like a solid mid-rangey deck, but you're kind of just cobbling on the whole Reanimator package. Almost like when you see those weird El Camino truck things or whatever, and you know, like, it's just weird. So I don't think that's the way you want to go. The second version I like a lot more because you don't really even have to worry about the reanimation portion. You can just actually cast those things. That's the other thing too. If you just had Titan in the first version, it was so much harder to cast, whereas you can just cast the Angel and still win games with it. So I would even say we might go as far as just removing the Reanimator portion altogether and then just playing something like Wedding Announcements or some such in that slot. I think it would just be better served instead of having the card sit in your hand, do nothing. And it gives you more creatures that you can trigger Rafine with. There's just like more options, I think, by going with that. And occasionally you can still get a card off of it. So I think the deck's really good if you go with the second version, which that's what I'm going to make available for everybody. as part of the downloadable here on the video, in the description below like always. But I think it's pretty good. That's what I would go with if you want to play Esper Midrange. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Oloro, Ageless Ascetic. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, this card is actually one of the cards that got people all upset from a commander design standpoint. Matter of fact, I've played with a couple of groups who don't even want to play against this card. And I kind of get it, right? If, you know, you get to gain life, that's no big deal. And then if you gain life, you pay and everybody loses life. All right, that's fine. But then if he's just hiding out in the command zone, you get to gain life? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, why have an ability? And it's not the first one. I think Edgar has some stuff that happens like that and a couple others. But like, why have things that trigger from the command zone that people can't really target? You know, doesn't make a lot of sense. The card, however, though, is still pretty valuable. You're going to still have to cost about $8 or $9 in most places. And it actually has a rare version that happens to be a judge foil, which goes for like 50 bucks, I think. So yeah, pretty crazy card all around. I get why people like it, but yeah, I also get why people don't want to play against it. Now, if you like these interesting mid-rangey decks from today's video and you kind of want to play something a bit different, but maybe you like black cards, check out this discard list we have. It actually performed way better than we expected, and it plays very differently. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.